Friends, so we'll be starting with the Rajasthan Municipality Act of 2009. So this act was published official gazette of the government on 11th of September 2009, but it came into effect on 15th of September 2009. Like any other act, this has many sections and schedules, chapters, and has been updated recently. So it has around 352 sections, and it has around 6 schedules and around 17 chapters, and it has been recently updated on 5th of October 2019. So this is the act. So let's begin. So there are 17 chapters which are as mentioned on the slide. So we can see that how the chapters are arranged in a very orderly manner. Like first they are going to introduce you about what you're going to read. Then after the introduction, they are going to tell you that how the constitution and governance of these introduced things are going to work. Then how the business is to be conducted by the ward. Then what are the properties of municipalities. Then what are the sources of their finance and fund, how their accounts are to be kept and how those are to be audited, what are their sources of revenue, and if they fall short of revenue, how they're going to borrow, how they're going to delegate the functions to other commercial entities or agencies, how they're going to plan for economic and development of the area, how they're going to do this urban and town planning, then what are the powers and what are the offenses considered in this act, how they will protect the public property, what are the different prosecutions and suits which can be done, how they're going to control what the staff constitutes of, what are the different rules, regulations, and bylaws, and miscellaneous, whatever is left, they're just going to put in that. So, starting chapter number 2, but before that, let me tell you that we won't be reading the whole of the act as such. We'll be just going by the syllabus, and as per syllabus, the first thing mentioned is Nagar Palika ka Gathan or Sashan, that is chapter number 2, Constitution and Government of Municipalities. So chapter number 2 has section number 3 to 50. So there are section number 3 to 50. So we'll be starting with the section number 3, which is delimitation, that is how the boundaries of municipalities are decided or changed. So, state government can notify in its official gazette about constitution of a new municipality or changing the boundary. So, state government can constitute a new municipality, it can declare it, it can include the area of other municipality into it, it can alter the area, it can remove some area from this and move it to another municipality, or it can dissolve a municipality altogether. So, when a new municipality is constituted, it has to conduct its election within 6 months. When the area is when the area is included in this municipality, the members which were representing this area are the member of new municipalities. When an area is removed, these members cease to be the member of the municipality. When a municipality is dissolved, the members cease to be the members of municipality. And in this case, the funds whichever are left with the municipalities goes to the state government. And in these cases, generally the funds will go to the new municipalities they are a part of, but state government can decide otherwise also. Now these boundaries are approved by the collector, and the municipalities are required to mark their boundary and take care of it on themselves. So this was section number 3, which deals about the delimitation. सबसे पहले हमें municipality को बनाना है. Now after section number 3, we go to section number 4, which talks about the exemptions. क्या क्या municipality को छूट दी जाती है. So municipalities can be exempted from any provision under this act by state government. State government उनको छूट भी दे सकती है, and state government can later reapply and undo this by again issuing a notification that the provision are again applicable to the municipality. Now, section number 5 is about the establishment. So this is establishment and incorporation of municipalities. So as we have already seen that we have different municipalities as per the area. So for example, for a transition area, we have a municipal board or which we call to be Nagar Palika. Then for a smaller area, we have a municipal council or which we call as Nagar Parishad. And for larger area, we have municipal corporation or what we call as Nagar Nigam. So this tells that these are to be constituted. Along with this, it tells that there has to be a reference name for that particular municipalities. For example, Nagar Nigam of Jaipur or Nagar Parishad Churu or Nagar Palika of Silumbar, and they are corporate body that they could be sued and they have their own seal. खुद की मोहर होगी उनकी. So this kind of municipalities are to be established. It also provides that for the urban area where municipalities cannot be constituted of this kind. So, so if in any urban area, depending on the area, if any industrial enterprises is taking care of all the functions which are to be performed by municipalities, such area can be made as industrial township by the governor. So governor can announce such area to be an industrial township rather than a municipality. And even if a state government consider a area important from the cultural, historical or tourism purpose important, then it can create a development authority for such areas. Such development authority could be functioning under the particular municipality or it could be functioning separate. So these are the two exceptions provided that for the urban areas in section number 5. Then section number 6 talks about the composition कि उसके member कौन कौन होंगे कैसे कैसे होंगे. So first of all, let's tell that there would be minimum of 13 seats and these seats could be changed by state government after every census. It also tells that as far as possible, there would be direct election for the member. It also said that there could be nominated member having a special knowledge and experience in municipal administration. हर किसी को नहीं बना देना है. So nominated member could be 4, could be 5 or 6 as the number shows. 4 for Nagar Palika, 5 for Nagar Parishad and 6 for Nagar Nigam. Now MLAs and MPs in whose constituency the Nagar Palika lies, wholly or partially, these MLAs and MPs are going to be a member of the municipalities and they are going to have voting right, not only participation right, which is with the nominated member, they are also going to have voting right. So MLA can vote in the municipal boards, that is Palika, and municipal council, that is Nagar Parishad, and MPs can vote in municipal council and municipal corporation and they are going to have voting right, but nominated members are not going to have voting right. Nominated member can further be disqualified by state government. State government can remove them if find them unfit. And there also the provision of disqualification under section 24 and section 35 of this act. They provide for disqualification of member. If such disqualification occur to them, they are also removed from being the members. Such disqualification are not applicable to MLAs and MPs. Then reservation. Reservation is based on population and it will be on rotational basis. So reservation would be given to SC/STs, OBCs and women. In the case of women, the reservation has to be half of the seats. For example, if there are total 100 seats, 50 seats are reserved for the women. These 50 seats would also include the seat reserved for the SC/ST and OBCs. For example, if there are 50 reserved seats, out of these 50 reserved seats, 25 seats would belong to women. This means that other 25 would be reservation for general candidate. Now it also provides that reservation for OBC cannot exceed 21%, and reservation of these three combined cannot exceed 50%. And if the population of SC and ST is less than 70%, about 70%, then at least one OBC seat has to be there. So this is all about the composition. कौन कौन member होंगे, किस तरह से reservation होगा, कितनी minimum seats होंगी, nominated member कौन होंगे, and all this. Now coming to section number 7, which tells about the term of the office. So this office is going to be for the 5 year, but the state government can dissolve it earlier also. And if such a dissolution occur, the newly constituted municipality members are not going to stay for again 5 years. They are just going to govern it for the remainder of the term. For example, if the last municipality was dissolved by government after 2 years, then 3 years of the term is left. So the remainder of term is 3 years, for which the newly constituted municipality is going to work. Then section number 8, that the government vests in the municipalities. So all the government functions of the municipalities are to be done by the respective chairperson of that municipality. So all the government of municipality vests in the municipality itself through their chairpersons. Then section number 9 is division of wards. Now for conducting the elections and everything, the municipality has to be divided into wards. For this division, two things are to be taken care of. First is that number of seats will be decided as per section 6, where we have seen that state government will decide the number of seats for this, and for every seat there has to be every ward. So the representative will belong to ward and the number will be equal. And second provision is that according on the basis of population ratio, so the population ratio would be considered while deciding the seat, and so the population would be proportional in every ward. So these were the 9 sections we have done today. Just have a relook. Section number 3 talks about the boundaries, that is delimitation. Section number 4 about the exemptions. State government can do so. Section number 5 is about the establishment, that they are going to have a reference name, they are going to be a corporate body, and they are going to have their own seal. Section number 6 is about the composition, who can be the members, about nominated MLAs, MPs, and what are the reservations. Section 7 is about the terms, that 5 years, otherwise remainder if dissolved. Section number 8 is about the government vests in the municipalities through their chairmen, and section number 9 is about how the wards are going to be divided. So this is it for today. See you tomorrow with the next 10 pages. Thank you so much.